seems to get worse every time, despite the fact I'm using the same, the same version of, let me just, like, go through that, see if I can. Make things run a little smoother. Now I go grind Xeno's Gears, Saga, and Blade. Tell enough things to fuck off, it might actually start running back. But we'll go with that. Alright, well, more Stella glow. Yeah, we're on the moon. We finally made it to the moon, up the tree to the moon. I didn't do any grinding or anything because honestly I don't know if it would help. I'll actually go this way. Now I get to the tree. Here's the tree, here we go. So nothing really helps. Recommended level is 37. I am that with basically everyone. I find a level 38 with everyone I'm using, apart from like 2. So we'll see how it goes. This fight is really hard. Oh, I did not orbs. Orb. Some orbs on here. Fine. I really need stealing right now. Alright. Yeah, orb seems set on everyone else. Alright, let's do this. There's one man standing in the way of my dream of punching the moon god. Time to kick his ass.
We're here. The moon.
The moon!
I have arrived at this land once again. 1,000 years was a long time. More importantly, this miasma. It's much stronger than it was last time.
Look! There's a big hole here!
Big hole? I remember these holes.
The throne of God lies below that hole.
We're almost at the mother.
Let's go to her.
I cannot allow that.
I can't let you do that, Star Fox? Yeah, no, oh god. I remember
Show your face.
this map so well. It's probably the biggest thing I remember about this game is this map. I remember that platform where he stands and waits for me and kicks my ass.
Klaus.
I believe I told you.
She has big titties, Glumbaron.
Mother has granted me immense power. I am an equal to God itself.
Master.
I am no longer your master, Giselle. I have no need for a broken servant. Your current master is more fitting.
I am not broken. The only master I have is you.
Then kill that man.
I cannot do that.
You disobey your master's orders.
Is that order from your heart, Master?
How amusing. A doll talking about hearts.
While I was separated from you, I learned much about humanity. There exist many contradictions within the heart of a human.
There's a darkness
No
in there too.
exception.
What nonsense.
Master, you are no god. You are but a human. I cannot follow your orders.
It seems you are broken after all. I will not speak to a broken toy.
You are a sad human being.
What?
You're a sad little
You've
man.
lived 1,000 years and you still have no identity.
I have more of one than you fools who fail to know your place.
You're the one who doesn't know his place. A human.
Are we just gonna spend the next 10 minutes yelling at Xeno and going, no, you?
Really? And yet you all.
Who's gonna bring out the iron rubber you are glue insult?
That's because Elcrest saved people. His heart was full of kindness.
You know,
You're
whatever.
different. You hurt people just to show off your strength.
Hilda, you should understand.
What?
You ruled Fahrenheit with the goal of revolutionizing humanity. And yet, what was the reality of that?
It kind of sucked, man,
The
didn't it?
citizens of Fahrenheit chose to walk the path of destruction. Humanity is rotten to the core. Once that happens, there is no return. It is only natural that a rotten species must be destroyed. Any human born now shall live their life in fear of God's punishment. That is the ideal society humans have long dreamed of.
It's not ideal at all. It's just a huge dictatorship.
I mean, capitalism isn't much better.
I see what you mean.
Hilda?
Once upon a time, I too felt that ruling with fear was appropriate. But Alto and his friends showed me that was a mistake. You cannot force your will upon people. It must grow together.
Funny. That is how Mother came into existence in the first place.
It's not wrong.
And that's why we're here, to destroy it.
That
You
is
would shut up,
quite
Ewan.
selfish of you, Technology.
What are you talking about? Humans are the most selfish thing to exist since the beginning of time.
You are correct. And that is why humanity shall perish.
No, because of our selfishness, we're able to own up to our mistakes.
Your mistakes.
Everyone's
see.
getting a shot at
I
Xeno.
suppose even fools can be wise sometimes. I would love to chat, but our conversation must end here.
Oh, he's done with it now.
Where is Marie?
She is no longer here.
What?
There may be some remnants of her, but soon she will be completely absorbed by Mother.
Klaus! You bastard!
Everything is due to the will of Mother, the righteousness born from the negativity of humankind. Mother shall drown it in despair and become complete.
I won't let that happen.
Oh, hey,
Never
Popo.
stop me. There is no way
Jesus,
you
he
will
said conversation over,
get past me.
and my group will not shut up. Oh, there we go. Everyone done sticking their oar in? Can I start getting my ass handed to me? Yeah.
Klaus, I will defeat you. And I'll save Marie too.
I shall teach you the pain that comes from disobeying God.
Oh man, I love Disobeying God though, buddy. Disobeying God is like my shit. This map is huge, and he awaits us at the end of it. And this is only part 1, by the way, as you can tell by the fact that there are no special conditions. I don't know if I'm doing the special conditions of this one, purely because, we'll see when we get to part 2. But briefly, let's have a look at him. He's level 45, he has 2,000 health. He has Lion's Roar, 1,000 Strikes, Meteor, which is 1 to 3, which is terrifying. Guardian, which is Intimidate, which is annoying. Magic Shield isn't a problem. He does increase the stats of all angels in battle. And is immune to status elements. So every one of these angels is getting a nice little buff from him. The other thing about this is I believe there are... yeah... the map is extremely weird. Bigger. We've got angels, we've got archangels, there are... okay, it looks like just 2 paths. There's sort of this one main path. A split over here. They'll essentially come up from behind if we leave them. So I do have to send someone to clean this one out. Like Popo and Hilda are good choices because they've got movement that helps them, you know, catch up very quickly. They're very fast. I'm gonna get stuck in this one singular path, by the way. one path. So you can also like flank him around this side, although again it takes a little bit. Having Popo here is really good because of course she can like fly over here and then start taking them out. I don't know if any more warp in, but regardless, this part of the fight is already kind of difficult, and it's only part 1, so we'll see how it goes. Go ahead and bring Nautica's also a very good one, especially now that she has warp movement to go and like start taking out these guys. Someone have move up. Oh, I think it's Popo. Who's giving her an extra move when she's standing there? Yes, it is Popo. We are on the moon now, yes. Alright, we are bringing Archie, and he's definitely going... what I probably want to actually do... he's a bit slow to end up inserting himself in the space, but he definitely wants to be up close so he can defend everyone. Nonica is freezing her little butt off, yes. Okay, Sakuya, Mortimer. Sakuya's 500 health still might... probably more useful. I probably... I think I'm gonna have Nautica and Popo take out this group and then make their way back. They're probably the ones most likely to be able to take them out and then join the main group. Their higher movement and Popo's ability to fly will help her cut corners. I'm probably gonna get bogged down taking on angels because I'm pretty sure these guys will call in more angels. Or more monsters. Like, there's a lot of things in here that can summon, and I'm pretty sure that does happen. So it's very likely that we're gonna get caught up. And I'll be able to rejoin, like, pretty quick. Alright. Let's give this a go. This map is hard. The second part is, the hardest. I think actually the second part is harder than the final fight in the game. I don't want to say that definitively, but I have distinct memories that it is. Hey, Nautica. That it is, it's definitely very, very tough.
Dragon Stream, your power!
Instruct me.
I would never. I'm trying to think if I should, I guess so? Sprites are, weird. Like, do I want to, like, give... I should have put Archie next to her, then he could have his turn. Do I want to give a turn to Alto next? Depends on which angels are actually... Looks like this one's net, and I think it's these ones over here. Yeah, looks like it. Then I don't have to worry about giving Alto a turn.
Popo's ready!
sure they're too far away. Yep.
I'm ready.
Oh yeah, this song is gonna be played. I hope you like this song. It's gonna be played for a bit. And Popo with wind seems like a choice you can make,
Leave
but
it to me.
you know, I ain't gonna question it, I guess. Oh man, it's like I could go over and heal Popo, but that means Lizette lags. I don't really want her to lag behind. Alright.
Follow me.
No, Alto goes out front.
I'm ready.
Slams on his hero's blessing.
Lend me your power.
That's gonna go well for you.
You can't.
Ooh. Oh,
I go.
harsh. Alright. Archibald in the middle here seems very good. Ooh, that's a pretty nice defense up for everyone. Xeno's just gonna sit in the back until I get close to him. Yes, the jiggle is truly awful. These angel designs are truly horrifying. Oh yeah, come on and fucking slam.
Take this.
Yeah, also Angel Killer, like the Rena's orb and his innate skills make him pretty good for this. Thanks, Archie! Mwah.
Instruct me.
I would never. Alright, well, I do have a tasty little group of angels right here.
My turn.
Right. Dang. Okay, Lizette's turn is coming up, so, and Sakia's, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to...
My turn. Watch. All my power. On this
kill some
battle.
angels.
This is a goddess's blessing.
Actually, with killing one angel, she'll get a follow-up, because I'm pretty sure I still have the follow-up orb on her. Sure do! Yes, Song Orb 2. Alright, I don't want to fling her too far ahead, of course. You're not getting to move, so Lizette and Sakia, I think, take care of one while she kills one.
My turn. There.
Slurp up some SP for Xeno fight up ahead. Much like the Giselle fight a couple of chapters ago, Xeno is the problem. The angels, they kind of suck, but Xeno himself is a huge problem. Yeah, give her the follow-up orb. Oh boy, that's gonna be this is gonna get interesting. So yeah, you have Domain of Charm. You have I potentially just want to kill this one.
Here I go! I won't miss! Kobu will help everyone with her power!
Orb. This is a map where I might use a four song instead of a 5, because the extra attack on top of the song probably isn't doing much for me. Like Song of the Sea will give everyone a full heal and some SP, and that's probably what I go for rather than trying to get cute. Alright, Xeno is still standing there. Want to go all the way up here.
Let's do it!
Climb in. I'm almost a little surprised when I don't get a follow-up now.
Here I go! Flooding water! Pierce through!
Follow me! I'm ready.
Alright, I'll probably do is just go up ahead.
I'm ready. The stage is set.
If those Dominions are alive, the 5 song isn't a bad idea. And get regain.
Nin!
Alright. Go ahead and kill this guy. Don't want you summoning in anymore. Although they have. Surprisingly enough, they haven't really bothered.
Popo's ready!
I don't know if I have enough move to get over the chasm. Popo definitely doesn't. I don't know if Nautica has it. I feel like no.
Instruct me.
Alright, start moving on up.
My turn.
Really need to get these guys dead, because they kind of suck. Even if I have to spend a couple of turns waiting for Popo and Nautica to get back, it's worth pushing ahead and getting these guys dead. Oh, Death Orb! Goodbye! Alright, good stuff. Oh, I think actually if she like moves there next turn, she can actually just warp over, because I think that's a movable square. Only one out of range. Aha! Death on a counter is incredibly mean, yes.
Let's do it. Let's do it. It's time. Oh, fly away!
Monica is extremely mean and I love her. She's not much used to getting Xeno is like probably her biggest problem. Is that like bosses tend, especially this part of the game, tend to be like just completely immune to status effects, which makes her less good, but she's absolutely incredible at wiping out angels and other random enemies.
Rain down.
Right, Alto.
Follow me!
Yeah, I don't... Here's another big problem about Xeno. This is a huge drop. We have to go up these trees to the side of him to get up to where he is. Whereas he can take pot shots at us down here. He's a dick. Might be in range of Xeno, we'll see. Ah, it's not in range of that angel. Alright, it's a good question if I want to hit up Levia. Yeah, not a bad idea to have that going, especially now that I've maxed out. I think I can, I'm gonna save state here, but I think I can conduct and then move Alto, and I definitely will. Do 103 damage to Xeno.
Lizette.
But I think I can move him after I conduct. Okay. This is pretty good timing because it means that next turn I will get the heal.
I have to get stronger.
Yes. And this is where I believe this is in range of Xeno. We'll see if he wants to come out and play. Oh! I didn't realize Nautica was in range there. Well, that angel's gonna be a problem.
Popo's ready.
Actually, no, it's not, is it? Woohoo!
Here I go.
Ah, thank you, Popo.
Here I go. Yeah. Fire.
Popo's not gonna have to take some time to catch up now, but that was worth it. Yeah, because she can't. She doesn't have the range to get over.
Instruct me.
Alright.
Now I go!
Alright, let's see what Xeno does. Oh, Sake is in range.
Wait!
And that blue meteor has fucking range.
I'm ready.
The people with warp movement will be able to just jump up next to him. Everyone else is gonna have to just make their way around. It's not that he's come out to play. Should probably just No, I'm not next to any. All right.
Follow me.
Oh, he came down.
Wait.
I thought he stayed up there. I was wrong. All right, this should be fine though. He missed. Sorry. Oh man, he threw a meteor at me and he just fucking missed, man. She's stationary. She's singing. How did you miss that? Alright, time for Nautica to have a fucking go. Alright. He has a lot of defense. Oh man, alright, alright. There we go. Oh, I can stand on that? See if I have enough height to actually hit down. I feel like all my moves are height 3. That was a good place to stand, the jerk.
Here I come. I will unleash this single shot. Fire! Release!
Nice.
Popo's ready.
Popo's coming. Ah. Making it though. Alright, so I believe she can only use Terminal Strike in the other stance. So. What kind of movement do you have? Do you have warp movement? No, land. I think you can replace it, though.
Let's do it.
This is potentially a good point. I think so. Let's do it.
Instruct me. My turn.
Yeah, I think magic is really good against him. It actually has the same physical defense as magic defense. Wow, she's just that good.
My turn. Jet black, nay.
I don't think he's as hard as Giselle because I don't think he's as fast as she was. Although his turn is coming around a lot.
Now.
Really hates Lizette. Can't hit her for shit though. Wow. Damn, son.
I'm ready. Open.
His guardian's a problem for getting up next to him. Attack him from... Now everything's high. Yeah, he managed. Ooh, apart from height 5, okay. He's managed to position himself incredibly well. Oh, she takes off her box in this move. It pops her on the head. Oh my god, that's amazing. Best move ever. Wow.
I sang the whole thing, Alto. Popo's
Yeah, you did. Alright. Not quite. Getting there, though. You really can't stand Lizette. Ow! That is a 2-hit KO. That's actually a little scary if he goes for her again. I don't actually know what would happen in the second part of the fight.
Here I come!
That's a safe state again. I think I just have to go for him and hope she dodges again. I've not really got much other choice.
I will unleash
He can hit her from there.
single shot! Fire! Release!
Hi. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Alright, maybe if I put Archie in front of her, he'll do the clutch. He's come through for me before with Defender.
my turn.
Maybe he'll do it again. Point saving MP, I just need to fucking blast him.
Watch all my power on this battlefield. This is a goddess's blessing.
Oh, actually he's dead, isn't he?
I'm ready. Sheathed sword.
I don't know if I come back in the second part of the fight, with the health and MP I have from this part of the fight. It doesn't matter, I'm killing him.
Secret art.
Part 1 down.
Defeat. Just kidding.
Oh hey, I stole his lance.
My power is skyrocketing.
And she leveled, so she's fine either way. Alright.
Don't you get it? The only weak little human here is you. A human can never become God.
Burn?
Step aside. What's so funny?
What a shame, Melcrest.
What?
Having fun, Matt Mercer?
Wake up, my darling Marie.
Oh. Is that good?
I'm... How do you feel? My heart feels all weird. I'm awake, but I'm dizzy. I'm sad. But I don't feel like crying. Yes, that is despair! Marie, let us become one. I'll feel all of your pain, just as you do. Will we always be together? Yes. Always, Marie. And our pain will end if the humans are gone. Don't you want to end it? Yes. Let's end it. We will, Marie. We will! We'll
That's-
end it all!
That's definitely good.
What's going on?
The god has awoken!
Oh good, I get to punch it. What I want, motherfucker? Hi.
Long time no see, Elcrust. You're a bad boy for hurting me and tricking Marie.
You're... Eve?
Yes, I am the Lunar Witch, and one of the forms of Mother Qualia. Where is Marie?
Looks like a Digimon.
Eve and Marie are contained within me.
What do you mean?
Oh, this is definitely good.
Absorbed her.
What?
Now I am complete. I will show myself to the world and fill it with despair.
There are so many angels. If they all reach Earth, the result would be devastating.
Listen to me, child of man. The real eclipse starts now.
Eclipse, eclipse, eclipse.
Divine wings, God. My God. Please.
I get the feeling God doesn't like you either, buddy.
You are an old plaything, but you have still proven yourself useful.
You are too kind.
Well, this is far worse than I anticipated.
Hi, Veronica.
I expect her to
Just
create
like,
a body in addition to her personality.
This sucks, huh?
Before I destroy the world,
Sucks, bro.
I'll kill you all. You're the last hope of humanity, aren't you?
I guess.
Remove you. All that will remain is pure, utter despair.
She's insane.
This is God?
Punch it,
not
punch
God.
it.
This is just
No, 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 it is God, because then I get to punch God.
By humans with weak hearts and weak minds.
Like, I'm only in this so I can punch God.
I have to thank you. It's because of your people that I have grown into what I am now.
Punch God, punch God.
Let's prepare for the welcome party. Can you keep them busy?
Would you like me to keep them alive?
No.
I play JRPGs, I'm all about punching God.
I can use their bodies as dolls for my party. I will grant you the strength you
Oh,
need.
that's great. Wow. I forgot about that line, jeez. Alright.
This power!
Matt Mercer's definitely having fun.
Let us continue what we began 1,000 years ago.
Wait!
Alright, time to punch Xeno, round 2.
This is the power of God. This is my true form.
He looks like an angel.
I have finally ascended to the throne of God.
He looks like he's an angel-y, like kind of like Giselle,
Deepest desire.
I guess, rather than the angels. Still gotta keep his pretty boy looks, I guess.
Troublesome relationship.
Then we got to fight him to some bitchin' music. Also, yes, he calls in some friends. His friends are probably the problem. His mouth is fucked. His mouth is, wow, harsh. Alright. Yeah, he has some lads. Yeah, we'll go ahead and suspend save. Alright, so yeah, he's... Let's have a look at our predicament. Our predicament is pretty bad. He's now level 50, 500 more health than he had before, bit higher statted. Takes less damage when HP is low. He has HP recovery. He gets all status ailments. Keeps weakening and he still has Guardian. Ooh, Mother's Love. Dodge up. Oh, good, because I need that. I need dodge up in my life. Attack, defense, and speed out nearby enemies. Save the Queen. Blood Sacrifice. HP Drain. Oh, good fucking lord. Alright, physical attacks, enemies ahead. Range 1 to 4. Yeah, this is the part of the fight that sucks. he also has, you know, lads. We fought these before. They have their 1 to 8 range attacks. These ones at the back. I believe if we're far enough forward, they can't even really hit us. I don't know if they move. He does, he kind of has to, like, go backwards. So this one isn't super a threat. Same with that one. This one over here is definitely a problem. I thought he wasn't so bad before. Yeah, now he's a dick. Alright. So, our bonus objectives are no one dies and Alter defeats him. I don't know if I'm gonna get either of these. I have managed to do most of the bonus conditions, but I think I only missed one. This might be one where I finally miss another one. Alright. There's kind of two strategies to go for here. One is to ignore the calamities altogether and just pummel Xeno until he fucking dies. The problem with this strategy, obviously, is that these two calamities can kind of pelt you from afar, but if you don't care, if you go fast enough, you can probably not care. The other strat is to, you know, go around killing these guys and then go for Xeno. I don't know exactly what is more appropriate. Am I, like, same health? Yes, it looks like I come through with the same health and SP, which is harsh? Fucking harsh, bro. Got to put an extra item on him. That's my bad. Alright. So I've got the suspend save. We'll see how this goes. Oh, hey, Nonica can walk. How much damage do you do? Walk up and punch him in the face. 31! I can do 55 damage to him. Great. What exactly? It's 1 to 15. Don't move up to there in terms of range. Don't like fast question. Alright, well I have the suspend save. It might be better just to blast Xeno rather than going for the angels. It's a tough decision. Like, the cons of going for him first are the angels blast you. The cons of going after the angels is that, well, Xeno's blasting you while you're going after the angels. I'm pretty sure he'll move and come get us. Actually, I can test that out. I have a save state, don't I? If I, like, I'm just gonna save state. If I wait here, I think he'll come out. Oh, he didn't move. Okay, that's interesting. I guess maybe he stays put until I thought he, like, came down to have a go. If he doesn't come down to have a go, then it's probably a good idea to split in two and take down these, calamities. Building up for a healing song, like if I build up for a Song of the Sea, then I'm in very good shape to take on Xeno. Nothing I can hit from here. Oh, just short.
Dragon's Dream, your power!
While I'm attacking these two ones, the other two will be pelting me.
Hobo's ready!
And the downside of both, options is pretty high. These guys are a little bit softer than they were before, but basically the same. They absorb their elements, negate defense down, but that's it. So Nonica can status effect the crap out of them. Which is super helpful. I don't know if I can instant death them. Still think so. They're usually immune to instant death.
Instruct me.
I have her. She wanna give a turn. I potentially want to give a turn to make sure I choose the right one this time. Yeah, I probably want to give a turn to Alta, just get him moving a bit faster.
I've stolen your time.
Just steal my time. And we'll see if I get in range for him to Xeno to start wanting to have a go.
I'm ready. Elk, lend me your power.
I'm ready.
So I have to be aware of what ones are around. Yeah, the water one's over that way, so I definitely don't want her going left. Here they go, screaming at me again. Yeah, they don't do that much damage. And the back ones didn't seem to move, so...
Leave it to me.
Plus... Really hope this doesn't... I really don't know exactly what range will prompt Xeno to, Here, maybe? Yeah.
Here I go. Sunshine, rain down.
Everyone topped up.
Now I go.
Yep, completely uninterested right now. This is what I thought he did in the first phase, but yeah, it's actually this phase that he doesn't come down off his platform to have a go. So in the first phase he does, but this one he doesn't. I probably want to go on the other side of, And what orbs have I got on her? A death, delay, paralyze, stop. Okay. Well, that's probably a pretty good thing to slam on this thing.
I'm ready.
Yeah, it is stopped. This one's gonna be a little bit trickier because Nautica is just that busted. Oh yeah, she should heal herself. I forgot she was hurt. Alright. No, it shouldn't do much damage to the Zet, so she can have some time to heal herself.
Popo's ready. Popo sees their weak spot.
Start doing some chunking. Yeah, Nautica keeps this one status affected, Popo destroys it.
Instruct me.
All to a turn again, maybe? Getting behind this one, and like, getting to anything other than in front of this one sucks. That's why this one's a problem. I possibly should have sent Nautica this way instead, but... This is fine. Alright.
My turn. I've stolen your time.
Follow me! I'm ready.
That's a chance of missing, but not much to do about it. Slamming.
Cut through.
does that to you? Ah, they get rid of buffs. Oh, reduce SP by half. Oh! Ouch!
Now I go.
That sucks. Oh, yeah, actually Archibald will go over this way. Yeah, this one's gonna be a pain.
Leave it to me. Here I go. Here.
Oh, he turned to face me. Alright, he's extremely rude. Poison seems like fun. No, actually, poison, will it stop? Poison doesn't do anything. It's immune to defense down. I suppose I just want to, like, keep slamming in, really. Drain some health, keep it stopped.
I'm ready. I'll hit them where it hurts.
Okay, hopefully this hits.
It's time. Oh, fly away!
Oh, come on! I'm missing a 70, then an 80. Come on. Ugh, game, if you could stop being such a fucking dick to me.
Hobo sees their weak spot. Hobo sees their weak spot.
I don't think I can get behind it. No, it's back to like the edge of the stage. So, yeah.
Hobo sees their weak spot.
Slam in here.
Well enough.
Instructing you.
Alright. I still think Xeno can hit me through a wall, but it wouldn't be the first time I was wrong about that. Yeah.
My turn.
I think the other one hit.
My turn.
It hits a bit harder. I'm probably not gonna get a level though, so I probably don't wanna
My turn.
use up that level of SP.
Jet black nay.
Finally! Got a hit in.
Now I go.
Follow me! I'm ready.
Okay, this, even if it's hit, so if I miss one, it's still fine. Yeah. Yeah. Still got 300 damage off.
With this power.
And a level, so at full SP.
Let us do this.
Oh shit! He can hit me through that wall! Shit. Alright, I have officially pissed him off. Oops. Yeah, when did I last save before then? Because that's a problem. Save before I move Hilda? Yes, okay. Yeah, I don't want to lure him over.
My turn. Jet black nay.
What? I reloaded the save state and the game was like, actually, you missed now. Great! Good.
Now I
At the exact same percent hit. Good.
Follow me!
Guess that's what I get. Alright.
I'm ready. I'll
I cannot. Yeah, I'm in a different spot. Yeah, and it's shuffling the RNG, but I cannot hit this guy with like 80% chances. It's kind of annoying me now. Okay, yes, I did not piss him off. Yeah, I don't want to accidentally annoy him, honestly. I didn't think he'd be able to hit me through the wall, but I guess enemies work on different, I don't remember. Anyway, I know that, like, if you do the exact same thing, you don't, like, shift the RNG. I thought I'd seen it, like, it doesn't move when you do different things either, but yeah, I guess I was incorrect. Oh, the hit chances are definitely lying.
Here I go.
That's good shit, though.
Here I go. Fierce water. Collect. Freeze. Sharpen. 10 coffin.
I'm not all that worried about my SP uses, actually, because I should get enough for either Song of the Sea or Levia. Oh, nice. Thank you, Lizette.
Popo's ready. Popo sees their weak spot.
Okay, this one's dead soon. God, Popo and Nonica are so good. Nonica especially. Alright. One more whirlwind and that dude is done.
I'm ready. I'll hit them when it hurts. It's time. Oh!
This might unfreeze it. I don't know exactly how burn and freeze interact, but it was 300 damage. It's too good to pass up. Can you be both frozen and burnt at the same time? Yeah. Oh. Yes. The answer is yes. Oh, that's so mean. Alright. Good question. Yeah, freezer burn. I actually move him back over. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna like regroup everyone here in the middle. Song of the Sea or Levia, and then go for Xeno. I don't want to annoy Klaus. Oh. How many squares was that away? Okay, so yeah, he was annoyed by something that was in 3 of him. Range 1 to 4. The Dark Blessing was 1 to 3. I think here should be fine, because I think that's basically started. Find out. Alright, she can actually start moving back. I will take another shot just to make sure.
Instruct me.
Alright.
My turn. Jet Black, nay!
I can definitely kill that with Alto and Sakuya, so I can move her back.
Follow me! I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yes, so I always get crits on Angels, so I feel like this should kill. It doesn't,
You in too!
Well, freeze make it 100%. Yes, yes, 385. Yeah, I have to, like... I don't know what calculation I have to do for his crits. Alright, actually, is Xeno an Angel now? Do I get bonus stats on Xeno? I don't actually know. Doesn't really say. He's like part Angel? Maybe? An interesting question.
Popo's ready.
Alright, let's go ahead and kill this. Alright, so I don't have to worry about the other two because they're so far back it don't matter. I wonder if they'll start moving when I aggro Xeno. I guess we'll find out. Might do is this is actually a pretty good place for me to make a suspense save, honestly. Yeah, it was like 250. Yeah, crits are weird though. Alright, let's bring everyone back in. Hope that's not in range of the water one. Oh, oh, oh! Okay. Alright, fine. I'll go do. Don't you freeze, Popo!
Leave it to me.
Wow, what a jerk!
Here I go. Sunshine, rain down.
That's okay.
I'm ready.
I decide if I want to just go ahead and Song of the Sea. HB, SB, status elements. I probably do want. Deal with this fire one, come and have a go. If I Song of the Sea, am I gonna annoy you, Xeno? I don't think so if Alto didn't. I was hoping I would just get to ignore you assholes, but you know, if you're going to make my life difficult.
Now I go.
Range on you. Huge, I think. Yeah, fucking huge. Surprised it didn't attack me earlier. I feel like maybe it was programmed not to until I killed those other two, and then it was like, now I want to have a go.
Instruct me.
Popo is frozen.
Follow me.
Alright.
Lizette.
I haven't heard this one in a bit. There's no real point in waiting for Levia. One, hitting Xeno could annoy him. And two, the water one wouldn't get hit by it. Better off getting this full SP heal.
I'm ready. Ning, ning.
Instruct me.
I feel like I can still ignore the water one if I kill the fire one, honestly. Got to get a move. Oh shit, do I want to give Nonica a move? That feels good.
My turn. I've stolen your time.
honestly, she's not all that useful against Xeno. Like, maybe she will just, like, go over to the water one and keep it stopped forever. And I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, like, she's most useful for her status effects, and since Xeno cannot be status affected, she's mostly just a warm body when she's over there, which, you know, is useful. Not useful.
Here I come! Morale up!
Hobo's ready!
Wait, I can move on that now? Oh, fuck. I did not realize I could actually walk on this now. Okay. Did I walk on it before and I just never noticed? That would be funny.
Here I go! Here I go!
Well, why not just start killing this asshole too?
Here I go! Yeah! Fire!
I thought that was whole. You take my SP, you jerk.
I'm ready.
Of course, the water one's a little scary for her.
Follow me!
Go ahead and get Allegro out. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to get another Song of the Sea before I take on Xeno. Honestly, Saki might just want to stay behind. She's not all that much useful here. Or she will chunk 500 health off of Xeno. Definitely useful. Eventually even get her a level doing it. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell what is and isn't standable. Because of course this is not standable even though it's blue. All I want to do is... I don't want to stop down on you. And move closer to that water one so I can stop it. Yeah, you can farmer some and not others. Yeah, and the rest of it, but this is actually rocks. I just didn't notice it. And I'm not sure if it's because it wasn't rocks in the first part of the fight, or if I just didn't notice. Both are distinct possibilities.
My turn.
Also a turn.
I've stolen your time.
Follow me! I'm ready.
Aha, I can hit him. Alright. Yeah, start chunking away here.
Now! With this power,
you freeze Popo again, I swear to God.
Now I go!
And now Archibald can fucking slam.
I will unleash this single shot! Fire! Release!
I'm ready.
Good shit. And she's like kind of slow enough, and this map is so weird. Although they're all far enough behind, it's probably good for her to get some. yeah, I'm just gonna keep her behind.
Popo's ready! Here I go! Here I go!
I'll have Popo and Monica take out this one. Because that is rock, so that can actually move towards me. I just, realized. I don't think Monica can get to. Alright. Well, I'm just going to re-inflict stop and then move over to the water one. I mentioned before that Nautica's busted. If whatever you're facing can't deal with status effects,
Instruct me.
yeah, one more turn of healing, not that it matters terribly much.
My turn. Jet black, nay!
I'm not sure I'll get another to the sea before fighting Xeno, but I'll probably get one during him. I don't think I have any buffs. Good, didn't freeze me. The thing about Nautica is she has delay on, yes, but she also has stop. So stop is, like, if anything's, like, weak to stop, she's just destroying them. Definitely wanna SP heal anyway, might as well.
Follow me! I'm ready.
We'll start slamming in. This one should be dead pretty soon. Yeah, there's definitely variance in the damage there. Yeah, if they're immune to stop, they're immune to delay, yeah. But, I just have a bunch of orbs on her for having fun with status effects. Alright, this one's dead.
By my knight's honor!
Level for Archie. Because the rocks are here and I can just, pretty sure anyone can just walk over them. Archie has, warps, so yeah, I'll have him help take on this, water one. Mostly so I get the, 4 song points. That way I get to the sea and everyone is ready to go for Xeno. Then we see if I can beat Xeno. He is really tough on his own. This is more of a distraction than anything else.
Instruct me.
We have Alto a turn. I don't know if that actually gets me any points.
My turn.
I haven't really paid attention. I'll have a look.
I've stolen your time.
It's experience, but not people. Okay.
Follow me!
I think I would notice these things after playing this game for 40 hours. Won't bother buffing just yet. This should be Lizette's last turn of To the Sea, and then she can move into a better position. She'll be vulnerable when she's singing. We don't want her too close to Xeno, but we also don't want her too far away that Alto will be too far away when I start singing. Go ahead and Whirlwind.
I'm ready.
Now I go!
Everyone on this side of the, how far can Archie go? Yeah, he can't get around to the other side. I want everyone close to Xeno, because once this thing dies, it's on. I don't know if Xeno will then want to come and play when this thing dies. Another thing I need to find out. Because they only started moving once the other two died.
I'm ready.
I don't know exactly where we'll annoy him. Is this close enough to annoy him? No.
Instruct me. Hoppo's ready.
Probably want to spread out. Okay, so Sakuya and Alto will want to be on this side because they need to go up the stairs. Although I suspect once I get close enough, he's gonna come down to meet me. Which again would be probably easier for me than trying to get up to him, but we'll see what exactly he wants to do.
Leave it to me.
Follow me!
That was a pretty good turn for
I'm ready.
South Buff.
Elk, lend me your power!
Right, but either next turn or the turn after he's going to conduct.
Now I go!
This thing is not that long for the world.
Here I come! I will unleash this single shot! Fire! Release!
Kill it with Nautica. Is it? Yes, I can. Alright. Blast that angle. Now, what I will do is before I kill it, this is actually a very good place for me to suspend save again. Again, because I don't know if he's gonna get angry once I kill this angel. I love this move so much. Wow. Just the boop of that box on her head is incredible. Alright, I have to see.
I'm ready.
Just enough to annoy him. Oh.
Let us do this and press.
Yep.
Instruct me.
Okay, that was definitely killing the angel annoyed him.
My turn.
He is going for the Zet, which is not ideal, but probably gonna have to go for
Follow me!
the conduct anyway, because I need the SP.
Lizette.
Alright, here we go. Here's where the real fight begins.
Hoppo's ready. Here I go. Warrior. Please send them out. Hoppo's thoughts.
Let us do this and press.
just heal all the damage Popo did? Oh, he sure fucking did. What a jerk. Oh man, this guy's a real fucking piece of shit. I think he's immune to all ailments now. I don't know if... He seemed to be immune to that and I was still able to add negate move before. I'm gonna try again. He can hit me from a distance, so it's not amazing. Yeah, element block. Yeah, I guess he wasn't immune to move before. Oh, I shouldn't have had Nautica there. Alright.
Let's do it. It's time. Fly away!
Yeah, his turn comes around fast, and he has HP regain on, so he's a...
Let us do this, El Crest.
Yeah, all my stats down, love it.
Follow me!
He's a real fucking piece of shit.
I'm ready. Here I come. Raising up blades! I will break you!
It looks like I don't get the angel bonus against Xeno.
Instruct me.
Dark Hill hit my own people.
My turn.
No, okay, that's good.
My turn. Watch.
Yeah, I don't like bosses that have HP regain on them. It kind of sucks.
This is a goddess's blessing.
It just inflates their HP by like twice as much. I know I say regain, it's fine. I don't know how you're supposed to see regain. Regen, regain, whatever. Fuck it, who cares? I can't words, don't make me. Hate when they lower your stats, yeah. This guy is all about being a jerk. Yeah, just like HP regain, lowered stats, you do no damage to him, he's the big AoEs. Like, I have party-wide healing here, which is good. None of my... Wanna do as much damage as possible here. That box at the end. I'm really just hoping I get like, he stays close.
Did you see me, my lady?
Let us do this, El Crest.
Right, dodge and aim up.
Now I go.
Does that mean I'm not? Oh God, got missed. That means you can't hit him. And Saku's turn's coming up. No. Damn it.
I'm ready.
I'm pretty sure this means I got 0% chance to hit. So my next move will just miss him. Which sucks because I was going to use Terminal Strike.
Sheathed sword.
I'm pretty sure that will do no damage to him now.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Alright. Okay.
sword. Let's do it.
He's such a fucker. There's someone just gonna have to, like, get rid of that.
Let us do this, El Crest.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
This is the end.
Hopefully that doesn't kill me.
Disappear!
Instruct me.
Okay, Lizette's turn's coming up, so we're fine.
My turn.
Yeah, I think I want to try and hit him from afar because I want to leave the spots next to him for, like, Alto, Sakuya, Nonika, and Archibald. So I'm going to take this hit here.
Jet black, nay.
Follow me! I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, he's this. This is the fight I remember most in the game because I'm pretty sure it's the biggest dick move fight in the game.
Hobo's ready.
Like, and I'm about to run out of SP. And that's after a full heal, so...
Warrior! Please, send them out. Hobo's mine!
He's not even halfway done yet. Especially considering he's, his bullshit. Like, once I'm out of this song, that's when shit starts getting bad.
Now I go!
I should have moved her out of the way.
Here I come! Here I come!
Nice. Alright.
I see it! Right there!
Fuck! Really? Really? That was a 90 fuck. Ugh! Really? Really? No, fuck that. I'm gonna see if I can fix the fuck that. Ah. Like, I assume if I do the 92 it will also miss, but fuck me. No, that one hit. Oh, this guy is such a dick.
My turn. Huh! Celestial rings! Tear them up!
Let us do this, El Crest.
Dodge so Popo took the blow. Harsh.
Instruct me.
Okay, I think I need... Yeah, if I give Archie the turn, then he can move out of the way so that Sakuya can do her 500 damage. Because I don't think she can get around to the side of him with that Guardian in place.
My turn.
I don't know if she'll be able to hit him from in front of him, but I'm gonna give it a go. He also might move. Very funny.
Here I come! I will unleash this single shot! Fire! Release!
God, I am out of SP on a lot of people, and he's not halfway done yet.
Let us do this, El Crest.
No! Don't you do that again when Sakuya's... Ah!
I'm ready.
Every fucking time! It's right before Sakuya's about to... Motherfucker! Man, I hate you! Fucking piece of shit!
Let's do it. Let's do it.
He's also taking less damage now! Okay, I have Lizette back now, which does mean another attacker.
Follow me!
Alto is out of SP.
I'm ready.
Take the... Just go ahead and blast it.
Popo's ready.
Might be better just going for attacks. Yeah, she gets the absorb.
Let us do this, El Crest. This is the end.
Okay, with that, yeah, Lizette's probably not going to be doing much attacking. They hit 2 or 3 people there. 2. Okay. The fact that he's not allowed to move now is actually a little bit of a problem. I might need to stop surrounding him, if only so that he doesn't get a move every other turn. A little risky to unbox him, but it might be play.
Instruct me. My turn. Watch all my power on this battlefield. This is a goddess's blessing.
Let us do this, El Crest.
And not that he's wanting to move. He ejected Sakuya.
Hobo's ready.
Now a lot of people are hurt, so that's fun. Yeah, big problem is now I don't have to the seniors. I am taking buttloads of damage.
Now I go! Here I come! Here I come! I will unleash this single shot! Fire! Release!
Follow me! I'm ready.
Like, I'm hoping to get no one to die, but...
I will break you!
A little bit of a vain hope. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta die. Alright. Oh, this all depends on what he decides to do.
This should not be. Be my sacrifice.
What does that do? Oh, right! Fucking heals himself. How much you can heal by? 142 and then 125.
Leave it to me.
Could be worse. Alright, okay. I'm going to... Yeah, save state here. Because I think I actually can potentially get both specials. But it's ballsy. Especially considering Alto's not getting a turn for a while. So...
Here I go.
Yeah, they really, yeah, this fight sucks. Like, this is the fight I remember the most in the game because it sucked. I've got a save state there, in case this goes tits up. Oh.
Instruct me. My turn.
Because what I'm about to do is exceptionally ballsy and I should not be doing it, because I could have just killed him, by the way. With Lisette, Hilda, and Sakuya, definitely could have killed him. I'm trying to get the auto kill. How much SP has he got? 44 is enough. So I'm doing stupid shit.
Sheathed sword. Let's do it.
But I have that save state in case stupid shit gets me extremely killed. In which case I will just get one of the bonuses. But I'm trying for both here.
This should not be.
Okay, I should potentially still be okay. Need to get rid of that.
Popo's ready! Here I go! Go! Popo will help everyone with her power!
This should not be.
Instruct me. My turn. I've stolen your time.
You can't even stay at nice health. What a jerk.
Follow me! I'm ready.
I was like, I'm making sure that's right. Alto defeats Xeno. Got it. Got it. Oh man, I've got a headache from how intense that was. Alright.
With this power,
Yeah, follow up. Follow up. Woo!
Why? I have the power of God.
You ready for round 3? No, thank God.
you're finished, Klaus.
The only thing that's left is the final boss. And scenes, obviously, but... Woo! Alright, big stage stone. That's a very good thing to get for the final boss. Second healing missed 5. That's very good too. Also, that's very good as well. That would have been nice in this fight. Alright. I mean, I could be wrong about the final fight still being harder than that, but like, I feel like I remember this because it was the most bullshit thing in the game.
Klaus, please.
Not that the final fight is a pushover.
Elk and I
It
respect
definitely isn't.
He is your best friend. I is your subordinate. Let's end this. While a sliver of that respect remains.
No!
No!
God's in my hands. Everything begins now! With this power, I can...
You simply wanted to protect your people. Protect the world, but you didn't have the power to do so. Which frustrated you to no end. It was that insecurity that she took advantage of.
Don't speak as if you know.
I do. I know your pain.
Hellcrest.
Xeno. I'm sorry you had to take the fall from my weakness. And how far you fell. All I can do for you now is free you from this pain.
Stab him! Stab him! That's stab, not slash. What? Oh, Alto, you fucked him up!
1,000 years. I have been messed up like this for 1,000 years. I hated everything. Grief compounded onto more grief. Will you end this pain for me?
That's my job. I'm your friend after all.
Klaus. Commander. I feel at peace. How long has it been since I felt
Yeah,
this?
Mercy kill your 1,000-year-old boyfriend, you know.
While I'm still at peace.
All right.
Thank you, my friend.
Ain't does look very different to the original, Xeno. Just how no one recognized him. The tree looks like a giant squid. Have I mentioned that?
Alto,
That's a giant squid up
you
there, and it's
okay?
kind of gross and creepy.
Thank you, Alto, for releasing him from that.
I thought I'd feel better after we killed that bastard. What is this sadness? This anger?
I mean,
was controlled by the
channel it. Channel it into punching God.
Mother Qualia. She's still down this hole, right? This is really the last battle.
But Alto, if what she said was true, where do you think Marie is?
I don't believe her. Marie wouldn't have disappeared, even if that thing absorbed her.
As always, no proof for your claims, though the probability isn't zero.
You
The
just
girl
say
is a
whatever
foreign
shit
object
you
in
want,
the mother.
Alto.
If we can free her...
Yeah, we can't give up. We have to win. For Marie.
With the celestial hymn, we stand a chance.
And 'cause I'm here for you, Hilda.
Man, there goes that somber mood we had going on.
That's like, fuck, I like the spare.
Calm down, both of you. You guys can fight when we get back home.
My. These people have no sense of urgency
Shut up,
whatsoever.
Keith.
Yeah, definitely doesn't feel like we're about to save
You
the
and
world.
you do nothing. Get out of here.
I kind of like that.
You have been on my backbench forever.
What great allies we have. Even though the outlook is dire, everyone is filled with hope.
Yeah. They're the best friends I could ask for.
Yeah, Keith and Ewan, they still exist, I guess.
I'm honored.
Let's go, everyone. This will be the final battle.
It sure will, but that will not be for today because I'm thoroughly exhausted. We've hit just about 2 hours. Do I get to go back from here? I don't think I get dragged into this fight. I'm pretty sure, like, you know, it's like a map thing. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There is the final fight. Alright. Yeah, I definitely couldn't have done the Xeno fight last week. Alright, Lunar Witch is awakened, the end has come, the final battle is now. And, you know, we're just about the level. I may do a little grinding because I will have to bring Mortimer. I believe in the final fight you have to bring all the witches, and then you get 2 other people you can bring, I think. Yes, requisite members, Alto, the Zet, Popo, Saki, Mortimer, and Hilda. And I think I get 2 more on top of that. So yeah, I will probably level up Mortimer just so she doesn't die horribly. Although she does have her final skill now, which is actually a pretty good spell. Alright, well I'm gonna go back down to town. Bye, final boss. Sleep.
Welcome, Alto.
I don't have enough for another weapon, damn it.
Come again.
I was like, am I gonna get 30 No, alright. Those angels didn't drop very much on me. Alright, well next week, will be the end of Stella Glow. The finale. Wild. Plans are still a bit up in the air. Should be here next Friday. Or rather, unfortunately. But, alright, last Stella Glow next Friday, as long as they beat the final boss. And there are 2 endings. There's the normal and the true ending. We'll be doing both. And there will be 5 character endings. Yes, I ranked 5 characters, so that's what save states are for. So we'll see all the character endings I got, and yeah, Stella will be over. I've really enjoyed it. Everyone voted for the trash anime witch game, and I'm pretty happy. This game was fun, honestly. That Xeno fight is probably the worst fight in the game because it's a lot of like, okay, we've made you a monster, we've given you all these skills, how do we actually give you a challenging fight? We'll do all this shit, but yeah, it's definitely pretty neat. You have to look past some of the more anime-ness, but I really had fun playing through it again. I mean, I enjoyed playing through it in the first place. I kind of have a soft spot for the developers of this game, who also did Luminous Arc 1 and 2. I have a big soft spot for those games as well. Alright, so we'll be back in about 3 hours with more Slay the Spire. We're gonna do more card crimes. We'll see you guys then. More Stella next week. Bye, everyone!